Today we will be talking to Lovina Bhavnani Akowuah, who is originally from Ghana. She studied in the UK but now lives in the States with her family. Lovina is an entrepreneur, speaker, success coach, and author who has recently launched her very first book. How are you doing today, Lovina?
I am doing wonderful. How are you?
Doing good. It's good to have you here today.
Thank you for having me.
Let me start off by asking, Ghana is your country of birth. So give us a short history of your life there and why you left.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed on your program today. Again, definitely, yes, I was born in Ghana. I actually grew up in Tema. My father worked for Valco, which is Volta Aluminium Company, a subsidiary of Kaiser. Growing up, I had a very wonderful life. I was so blessed to have two wonderful parents who one of the best for us, and I did my elementary education at my parents' school, which I consider to be one of the best schools in Tema, and our motto was second to none. Then I went to Infantiman Girls Secondary School for my high school, and the motto there also was Obraniwarabo, which means life is what you make it. And this has definitely, these words have been ingrained in my life and my memory and has been the guiding force in my life in everything that I do. As a little girl, my dad told me the sky is the limit. So although I could have done so much in Ghana, I had the opportunity, thanks to my dad, who blessed me with the opportunity to be able to go to school in England, and I definitely wanted to take that opportunity because I was looking for bigger and better things in life. I knew that if you put your mind to anything, you could do it. And so with that opportunity came, what I did was I first served the Ghana government for 1 year, something that was a requirement for anyone who intended to attend an institution of higher education. So once I did that, I applied for university in London, and I got accepted to the University of East London, where I did my undergraduate education, and that was, you know, something that I knew was necessary in my life, because today I can tell you for a fact that this has helped me a lot and has served as the foundation for who I am today and the journey that I'm taking right now.
Interesting. Now, I noticed you said your dad told you that the sky is the limit. So I guess you decided to jump in the plane, get in the sky, and pursue your bigger dreams.
You're absolutely right. Literally, right?
I know. We know you're an entrepreneur associated with 5 Links. Tell us briefly a little bit about what all that is about.
Absolutely. So yes, for several years, I was actually blessed to have a good corporate job after completing my master's degree here in the United States, Fairleigh Dickinson University in Teaneck, New Jersey. I was blessed to start working in corporate. So I worked in corporate for almost 9 years, and the last company that I worked for, I had a very fairly good job, but there was something missing. I just felt that it wasn't my place. I just felt that I wanted something different. The whole corporate environment didn't quite work for me because I felt that my success was being trampled upon. I felt that if I could just unwind, I would be able to do bigger and better things. So I started thinking about entrepreneurship while working in corporate, and I started my own bakery. I love baking, so they say that a job is not a job if you love what you do. So I love baking, so I started baking, and I started a small-scale opportunity like that, but after a year or so, I basically had to give up on that because it wasn't financially, it wasn't working out. It wasn't profitable. Again, because I probably didn't have a lot of experience. So with that dream gone, 4 years ago, I was so blessed to be introduced to a company called 5 Links. And 5 Links is a company that uses a direct marketing module, and this was a module that had never been introduced to me before. It was my first time ever hearing of a business module like that, but the whole concept that allowed you to use this direct marketing approach to market products and services that people would never stop using. And statistics indicated that network marketing had made more millionaires than any other industry combined. So with that said, I basically dived into this opportunity. 5 Links, basically what we do is we market products and services such as voice over IP. Voice over IP stands for Voice over Internet Protocol, which is predicted to be the #1 industry over the next decade. We also market products like energy, gas, electricity, and heating oil, also a $500 billion industry and the 3rd largest industry in the United States. And then we also have text marketing and healthcare. In 2014, this company is actually going global, and we're very excited about what this will bring to our table and the opportunities that they will create for many, many people out there. After being with this company for 2 years, I was blessed to be promoted to the top leadership position as a senior vice president, and this has allowed me to bless a lot of people and has allowed me to train, develop, inspire, motivate, everything that you can think about. So truly, the sky is the limit.
Interesting. Now, from what you're saying, it's obvious that you've had tremendous, benefits from your association with 5 Links. Now, tell me, how have these benefits influence your life briefly?
Well, that's a great question. When I went to school, nobody ever taught me about entrepreneurship. I mean, you go to school and you learn so much about how to go work for somebody else. So I truly had no idea what to expect as an entrepreneur. I grew up with a few mentors. There are a few people around me back home in Ghana who I saw were very successful owning businesses, but I never knew what entrepreneurship was all about. So 5 Links became the vehicle that opened up the true meaning of entrepreneurship for me. Again, remember, I started and dabbled into bakery, but that didn't quite work out because I really didn't understand the nuances of what entrepreneurship was all about. So my association with 5 Links firstly allowed me to start a potential multi-billion-dollar business opportunity with a very small investment, and has since proved to be worth the investment because of the financial return that I have received. It has also enlightened me, opened up the doors to residual income, which again I had never heard of before in my years of education, and today is the best form of income for me right now because I love residual income. And not only that, it has allowed me to grow personally. The personal development is one that I would never take away from this opportunity and this vehicle, because whenever we all grow up with a lot of things that we've heard. We've been suppressed our whole life. And for you to be able to do bigger and better things for yourself, you need to develop that strong mindset. This is a development that I would never have received in corporate, because they don't go down to the core value to teach you how to develop yourself mentally and to become a bigger and better person for yourself. So all in all, it has been a great association, and it has been worth years that I've committed to it.
You just launched your book. Now tell us what the book is called and what it's about.
Yes, I'm very excited about this book, only because it gives me the opportunity to bless many. The title of the book is Unleash Your Greatness. Unleash Your Greatness is a trilogy, and book 1 of the series is what has been launched, titled The Catalyst to Change. This is a motivational and personal development book. Basically, I believe that success is a journey. And the reason why it became a trilogy is because I want people to understand the true meaning of a journey. It is one that you need to stay committed to, and you need to take all the inches closer to the finish line. So what is this book going to do for you? Unleash Your Greatness basically focuses on taking the reader through a journey that will help them to reflect on their life and figure out what it is that fulfills them, and what will eventually become the catalyst to change. And that is the subtitle of the book, Catalyst to Change. Because I believe that a lot of people have dreams, desires, but all of those dreams have been tucked away somewhere along the line because of where life has taken them. And I want people to come back to reality and follow their dreams and figure out what it is that they had a desire to do so many years ago and bring it back and help people to do that. So in addition to that, this book will actually teach you the steps that you need to take to help you or the reader become a successful entrepreneur. It will also teach them guided principles that will help them to prepare for any journey that they want to undertake. It doesn't matter what you want to be, whether you want to be a business owner, whether you want to be a successful journalist, whether you want to be, you want to lose weight, whether you want to become a better mother, a better father. Anything, these principles that I'm teaching in this book are applicable in all aspects of life, period. And it's also going to show you how I'm not just teaching you these principles, but how I've applied them in simple things in my life to help me to start something and finish it. So the objective of this book is to basically help as many people as possible to unleash their greatness, help people to live a fulfilled life, because many people have dreams, but unfortunately today a lot of those dreams have been tucked away. And I want to bring the true meaning of fulfillment back into many lives.
That's interesting. It appears there's a little bit of everything for everyone in every aspect of their lives. And I heard you say if you want to be a successful journalist. No, yeah. I raise my hands here. I don't think I'm at that point where I can call myself a successful journalist. But as you said, journeys begin, but they take a while to end. So I'm still on the journey, and I'm hoping, to get to that place where I can be a blessing to people like you're seeking to aspire yourself. That's interesting, and we really look forward to reading the book and getting into the gist of it. Now, let me ask, are there plans to also, make this book available in your home country, Ghana, sometime? I believe the folks in Ghana who know you would be really excited for you and looking forward to, sharing the success of this book, especially by reading it.
Yes, absolutely. So far, research is being undertaken to figure out how I can effectively market the book. I've already gotten a lot of people asking me about it on Facebook, so I'm definitely going to expedite my research on how to get it there. And very soon, I'll be announcing how this can be done effectively.
What do you say to people and fellow women like yourself out there who, have dreams and are struggling to achieve them today?
Absolutely. Now, I want to help people understand who Lovina is, because I think it would help a lot of people to understand that life is not meant to be easy. If life was meant to be easy, we all will be at the top. So Lovina is a little girl from Ghana, West Africa, who basically left home at a very young age, under 20 years old. I left home at a very young age to pursue my dreams, to pursue my undergraduate degree. Life was not built on a silver platter for me. I've worked very hard for everything that I've accomplished in my life. Firstly, the society in Ghana did not afford an average African girl to become very ambitious. It was enough for you to just finish your college and just be home and be married and be a mother to your children and be a wife. But again, the opportunity of me going into the Western world opened up my eyes and helped me to see that there are bigger and better things for a person to achieve. I've had a lot of struggles like many people out there who are looking to achieve something but have not been able to do it because somewhere along the line they face the distraction. I've had a lot of distraction. Let me start by saying, even with my high school education in Ghana, when I went to Infantimang Girls Secondary School, I did my first O-level education exam, and I did not do quite well in it. I didn't do quite well in it. I had to do a remedial exam. I had to retake the exam. So when all my friends were going back to A-level and complete the last 2 years of education, I was stuck at home. I was nowhere to be found. Thankfully, I had parents, again, who pushed me to the limits. I had to do a remedial, and they enrolled me in a private institution so as not to fall behind. A lot of people don't know this, but that is the struggles that I face. So because of that, a lot of times when people fail, they take that failure and they run away and don't come back. But I believe in learning from failure. So with that failure that happened in my life, when I had the opportunity to go to England and do my first degree, I was ready to work hard. I was ready to be uncomfortable. I was ready to do what it took to become very successful. With that experience, it led me to understand and discover that the sky is truly the limit, and life is what you make it. If you're able to figure out what you want and you push yourself, understanding that nothing will just come on your plate, on your lap, you just have to work hard for it, you can truly achieve what you want to achieve for yourself. So for the women who are listening right now, I challenge you to go out there and figure out what it is that truly inspires you. We are faced with struggles as women, struggles as a mother, struggles as a wife, and frankly speaking, sometimes there's a lot of guilt associated with it, because you feel that if you follow your dreams, people are going to be hurt. And I go through that, guys. I have 3 little children, as most of you would know, and they are 6, 4, and 3. They are very little, and there are times where I'm committed to finishing my book, I'm committed to training my business partners, and sometimes that guilt is there that you're not giving them the time that you want, or sometimes the guilt is there that, oh, you're not, you know, taking good care of your husband in all aspects and everything. But guys, if the people that are surrounding you that truly need you understand what your goals are, what your dreams are, and the fact that you're doing this for the betterment of society and to help a lot of people out there, and also for you to fulfill your own dreams, you should be able to balance life as a woman to be able to get a lot done. And not only women, guys, there's a lot of men out there too who are faced with probably doing 2 or 3 jobs just to keep the house going, and they're not able to really do what they desire. So I'm here to encourage each and every one of you to say that whatever your heart desire is, go for it. You will hurt people along the line, you will disappoint people along the line, but there's nothing like living a fulfilled life and doing what your heart desires.
Interesting. So, I mean, from what you're saying, I guess you're just trying to say to us, both men and women, to be focused, be in the right company, you know, be prepared to fail, but don't let failure stop you from reaching your targets.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Well,
now, before we let go of you, the future is unknown, but I can tell from the way you're talking that you're planning for it, though. What do you hope to achieve through this book and with your life in the long term?
So it looks like you know me so well already, right?
Well, you just listen to a person talk and you can get a vibe of what they are, you know, out there for.
Wonderful. So yes, absolutely. I do have a lot of plans in the future. As I talked about earlier, it is a trilogy. So book 1 has come out. Book 2 will be coming out also, followed by book 3. But this is just the beginning. I mean, there are a lot of people out there who need to be saved. There are a lot of people out there who need to be inspired, who need to be motivated, and most importantly, who need to be guided through the steps of achieving their success. That is exactly what I want. And truly speaking, this is what attracted me to network marketing to begin with, because network marketing allowed me to help people, to really pour into people, to help develop people, and this is all part of our calling. It's almost like it's ministry, you know, just like how we have pastors out there who are ministering and saving lives and saving souls. This is exactly what I'm doing, but in a different light, to help people to fulfill their calling, to do what it is that they want. So my goal is to do exactly that. You know, there is a lady who I admire very dearly. Her name is Harriet Tubman, and she said that she was an American activist, and she said that she would have been able to free a lot of people if only they knew they were slaves. That was a very, very powerful statement that I heard, and she did so well saving a lot of people. Now, a lot of times when you come into this world and you're given years for you to live and do something bigger and better, a lot of people just don't do it. What I want to do is, when my maker calls me one day, I want to be gone, and I want to be able to tell him that I was able to free many. I was able to help a lot of people figure out their calling. I was able to help a lot of people get closer to achieving their goals and their desires. And that is exactly what I hope to do in the next future through my books, through my speaking engagements, through my coaching programs, I want to be able to help a lot of people, because everybody needs a mentor. The mentor even needs a mentor. I did not get to the place that I am today by myself, by my might, but I've had a lot of mentors in my life, starting with God, who is up there, who continues to protect and guide me through everything that I do and gives me the grace that I need to do what I do, because it's truly not easy for you to take this journey, especially an African girl. Because when you talk about motivation, when you talk about personal development and all that stuff, you wouldn't associate it with an African girl. You would associate it with someone from the Western world. So this in itself is going to be a struggle for me, and I hope that my voice will be heard. I hope that I can help a lot of people, especially from my home country. Not only that, but a lot of people in the Western world as well, because my story should hopefully inspire and motivate a lot of people to understand that if I can do it, a girl from Africa who had a lot of fears, who was very shy growing up, I basically did not like speaking in front of people, who was very shy growing up, if I can do it, then many people can live their dreams too. So that is exactly what I want to do. I thank you so much for giving me the opportunity to be interviewed on your program today.
It's been nice having you. And folks, this has been Lovina Bhavnani Akowuah, and you can get more information about herself, her book, and her association with 5 links on www.lovinaakowuah.com. Lovina as in Lovina, Akowuah as in Akowuah.com. Did I get it right?
You sure did. Thank you so much. And you can follow me on Twitter. My Twitter name is L Akowuah, and all the other social media that you want to follow me on. So thank you so much again. I hope that this has truly been a blessing for many to hear, and I hope that I will do exactly what I intend to do, which is to bless and encourage, inspire, and motivate a lot of people.
Indeed. Enjoy the rest of your day, and thanks again.
Thank you. Have a wonderful day.